everyone, welcome. So today we're going to dive into a really fascinating little puzzle from the world of beauty. It's about a nail trend that's super modern, totally everywhere, but has this, well, surprisingly vintage name. Yep, we're talking about baby boomer nails. And that's the central mystery, isn't it? I mean, how did a nail style that's so popular right now get a name that throws us all the way back to the 1950s? It feels like a total contradiction. So, you know what? Let's get to the bottom of it. Okay, so where do we even start? Well, with any mystery, you've got to look at the timeline, right? So first up, we need to figure out when the baby boomer generation was, and then when this nail trend actually showed up on the scene. And yep, right away, the disconnect is just glaring. The baby boomer generation, that's the post-war decades, but the nail technique itself, it didn't even really emerge until the 2000s, and it didn't explode in popularity until like 2010 to 2015. We're talking about a 50-year gap here. So clearly, the answer isn't about the date. So if the timeline is a total dead end, maybe the real clue is in the look itself. What exactly are baby boomer nails? Let's break down what they look like and see what secrets we can uncover. Okay, so this is crucial. Baby boomer nails are basically a modern twist on the classic French manicure. You know a traditional French, right? It's got that sharp, clean line between the pink and the white tip. Well, the baby boomer style just gets rid of that line completely. Instead, you get this beautiful, soft, blended gradient. Actually, there is another name for it that gives us an even bigger clue. French sfumato. Now, sfumato is an Italian word from the art world, and it means smoky or blurred. And that just perfectly describes the whole technique, right? That hazy, seamless blend between the colors. So what you end up with is this incredibly natural, elegant, and super clean look. And because it's so subtle, it's also ridiculously versatile. Now, remember those words, natural, elegant, classic. They're the absolute key to solving this whole naming mystery. All right, I think we have all our clues now. We know the timeline is way off. But we do know the look is all about being soft, elegant, and natural. So it's finally time to put all these pieces together and crack this case. So the big secret here, it has absolutely nothing to do with the year the style was created. It's not about the when at all. It's all about the feeling it gives off. The whole name is a tribute, a little nod to a certain kind of style. And here it is, the big aha moment. The name Baby Boomer is a shout-out to the whole vibe of that generation's era. Just think about it, the soft, delicate pastel colors that were so popular back in the 50s and 60s. This style totally captures that classic, clean, natural look. And here's a really cool detail. Some say the name also evokes the super delicate pink and white look of a newborn's nails. A literal baby boomer. Pretty clever, right? So, okay, mystery solved on the name, but that kind of opens up a whole new question, doesn't it? Why has this style stuck around for so long? How did it become such a modern classic? Well, its status is pretty undeniable. This look has become one of the most requested designs you can get, especially for those big life moments, like weddings or any kind of elegant event. It's reached this level of sophistication that most trends just never do. And it really all goes back to those things we were talking about earlier. The reason it's timeless is because it's so clean, so refined, and just so darn versatile. It has this amazing ability to look good on literally everyone for any occasion because it enhances your natural look instead of overpowering it. Okay, so as we start to wrap this up, let's just boil it all down to the one main takeaway here. At the end of the day, the name Baby Boomer isn't about a date on a calendar. It's a tribute. It's a nod to that classic, elegant vibe of an earlier time. And ironically, it's those exact same qualities that have made the nail style itself a timeless classic for us, right now. Which kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about, right? In a world where trends are changing like every 5 minutes, what is it that actually makes something stick? What allows a nail style or a song or anything really to break through all that noise and become a true classic? It's a fun thing to chew on. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today.